a Maori kapa haka group performing in a rare collaboration together with a Japanese taiko drumming group. The two groups took center stage at the opening recently of the 4th Auckland Triennial, supported by the Auckland Art Gallery. This is the latest in a series of cross-cultural performances choreographed by artist Sugeyuki Kiharas, who feels that it is just another extension of her multimedia arts practice.
A lot of my performance practice is actually informed by my visual art critique. It just so happens that certain ideas in my visual artwork cannot be fully interrogated and expressed until I use it in a performative form.
This performance art is part of a series of collaborations he calls Talanoa Walk the Talk. Talanoa in Samoan loosely means chat or conversation, and the aim is to develop a platform for intercultural discussions based on love and respect.
I could make works about that in my visual artwork, but I thought that the idea about intercultural dialogue will be much more potent through a performative medium, and that's what I've been doing over the last year.
It's awesome, it's an awesome experience for us, getting to share their culture and getting them to hear ours and coming together. It's been an awesome experience, something we've never done before.
It was a totally new thing for all of us. We never done any kind of collaboration before. So initially we had no idea actually how to go about it. But once we start drumming and then they start singing and then we both put the things together, it was like wonderful, yeah.
So we're just going to finally tweak just some few things, but they're not really drastic, okay?
Sugeyuki, who is of Samoan and Japanese ancestry, began the project last month as part of Auckland City's Living Room series, involving a Scottish Highland pipe band and Chinese dragon drummers and dancers. Since then, she went on to do collaborations involving Brazilian samba and Cook Island drummers, Aboriginal didgeridoo players and Scottish Highland drummers, Hindu and Christian singers, and dragon dancers and Cook Island drummers, both here and in Australia.
It's amazing that these performances that I've been staging throughout the year is something that's been keeping me busy full-time and making me travel, and it also allowed me to meet so many wonderful people in the community at the grassroots. These are the communities that sometimes I feel that's been neglected by the mainstream. And many people don't know that these communities exist. So every time I go out in search of a community, it's almost like a treasure hunt. And to see what sort of communities are out there. And this is the result of it.
For Sugeyuki, the actual performance is not the main emphasis. It's the ongoing relations between the two distinctive communities which satisfies her the most.
And the first performance that I staged between the Scottish Highland Pipe Band and the Chinese Dragon Dancers, 2 or 3 weeks later after the first performance, they went ahead and staged their own performance. More conversations has been taken place between the Hindu and the Christian community, and many other communities that are brought together also formed a new relationship, and they're pursuing that relationship.
Apart from all that, she believes that music and dance helps break down barriers between diverse groups.
Because through these performances, those social, political, economic barriers absolutely collapse, because people only talk about music. They're not talking about race. They're not talking about how much money they earn, where they live, what they eat, who they're associated with. These groups come together purely to talk about music.
Back at the 4th Auckland Triennial opening, there's hope that Talanoa between the two groups will continue.
Our group is actually planning to have the taiko concert later in the year, so hopefully we can invite them and then we can work together again, yes.